What's happening, peeps? Footy Travels Full on YouTube, and tonight, yes, we go again with another match vlog, this time in the Scottish Championship. We're back at Starks Park tonight for the game between Raith Rovers and Ayr Utd. Both sides are still attempting, they're just currently outside the playoffs at the moment and are attempting to get into it. So we should be in for a good one. Last time out, tail of the tape, Raith lost on Tuesday night to second place Partick Thistle, and Ayr Utd, they lost at home to Morton. So it's quite tight in the championship now, you know what I mean, from maybe about 5th down to 9th. But like I said, Ayr and Raith are both trying to get into the playoffs, to maybe try and catch Dunfermline, who occupy the last playoff spot in 4th. But it's a 1:45 kick-off, and I'll see you in Starks Park, guys. Cheers. Camp before the storm. SPFL Championship. Raith Rovers versus Ayr Utd. 7:45 kick-off. So that's me, just got the team sheet for tonight's SPFL Championship game. Starts Park between Raith Rovers and Ayr Utd. So we'll start with the home side. They line up in goal number 1, Josh Ray, 2, Jai Rao, 4, Paul Hallen, 5, Callum Fordyce, 8, Captain Ross Matthews, 11, Innes Cameron, 19, Andy Winter, 23, Dylan Easton, 25, Kai Montague, 26 is Stevenson, and 29, Paul Ncio. Substitutes are the replacement goalkeeper number 24, Aidan Glavin, 3, Ian Wilson, 6, Darrell O'Connor, 7, Richard Shin, 10, Lee Vaughan, 14, Josh Mullen, and 20, Scott Brown. On the away side, Ayr Utd, they line up and goal number 31, Max Thompson, and it's 2, Nick McAllister, 3, Liam Dick, 5, Kevin Holt, 6, Stuart Bannigan, 8, the captain Ben Dempsey, 22, Mark McKenzie, 23, Mark Oldus, 29, Lewis McRoberts, 33, Scott McMahon, and 55, George Finney. Substitutes for Ayr are replacement goalkeeper number 38, Liam Russell, 4, Sean Want, 12, Francis Turley, 16, Ben Summers, 17, Jim Bonner, and 18, Jim Hester. Match officials for tonight's game are Colin Stevenson, he'll be assisted by Stephen Taylor and Paul McAvoy, and the fourth official there isn't one. So yeah, 7:45 kick-off, player content next. Come the teams. Both sides will be looking for a win here to push towards the playoffs. Ayr in their home kit of white and all black shorts and white socks. Raith in their home kit of all dark blue. Scottish Championship. Raith Rovers versus Ayr Utd. It'll be Ayr Utd to get us underway here at Starks Park.
So after the next match official, versus Ayr Utd in the main stand, in the south stand. Let the boys know you're here, and let's get right behind the Rovers!
Underway. And that's half time here at Starks Park. The home side going to the break with a 1-goal lead courtesy of Innes Cameron. Innes Cameron's shot looking over the goalkeeper to put the Starks Park side ahead at the break. So it's half time here in Kirkcaldy at Starks Park. It's Raith Rovers 1, Ayr United now. Second half to come.
Half of Raith Rovers versus Ayr United. In the main stand and the south stand, let's get right behind the Rovers.
Ball comes on. Punched away. All the way back to Josh O'Day. Raith Rovers 2, Ayr United now. Innes Cameron with his second goal of the game. Now it's Raith Rovers 2, Ayr United now. It's now Raith Rovers 3, Ayr United now. Richard with a goal after coming on as a sub. I'm sure that that's the 3-point shot for the game, these men. 3-0 Raith. Ball comes on. It's a chance. We are looking for the fourth. That's a full-time whistle went here at Starks Park. The game is when I've won by 3 goals to 0, courtesy of a brace from Innes Cameron and a goal from substitute Richard Chin. So it's full time here at Stars Park. Raith Rovers 3, Ayr United 0.
We need to be better as in the fight. You know, coming here and we got to have a fight with desire. First half, none of our forward players won ahead. Had 0 shots in the first half, changed shape a little bit in the second half. Brought Fran was good, he was lively going forward. Still didn't create any clear-cut chances. They run up one ball in the box in the middle, 2 centre halves got caught underneath the ball. And like I thought Cameron caused the 2 main problems. A lot of the game, physicality, loneliness, but also smartness to hold on the ball. We lacked that in the final third. Loads of injuries, I get that part parcel. Didn't really have a recognised striker, but that's still not an excuse for the fight, the desire. It lacked it.
Summed up by that goal, 6 minutes in, we talked about it last week.
No, I'm not going to lie, it's one long ball, right, and it's literally a touch in the back of it, he goes down. It's a fantastic finish, it really is, but still, one goes, the other one should be coming. There wasn't a togetherness in the back line, and we went the back 5 to start with just to try and make sure we dealt with the physicality. Like from the first half, there was not much in the first half. It was quite a physical championship game, end-to-end, ball went up, but they had a little bit more quality from the top of the league.
Good to go with them now in terms of the group you've got, obviously, so how do you get more out of them?
You have to have a fight, we do, because at this moment in time, that's not good enough. It's plain sailing last season when they were enjoying football, past the ball, and you had the physicality, GOM, and people like that up top that will want to put their bodies on the line. When you've not got that, somebody else has to step up, but you have to have leaders at the point in time. You can hear the boys screaming and shouting, don't want to concede a goal. We accept it. There's an acceptance in that performance, and that's not going to be good enough.
Do you feel you've got leaders in there that you need?
We definitely had the leaders last year. We did. We had the same kind of core lads that were there, that could lead, that can dictate when things are going really, really well. I know when you're in this situation, this is when you find out the people that want to be here, the people that want to have the desire to fight. And look, there is a lot of people out of contract with the season, it's part of the thing, but everyone in the championship's like that. So you've got to have a desire to go and be better, to better yourself. And whether they're getting a contract here or they're not, that performance, people are going to be looking at that saying they don't want to fight. It's alright when it's nice, pretty football and they're playing on a good pitch, but when it's not, you've got to have the desire to make sure you get there and get after it. And have a little bit of fight, but also have a little bit of willingness and desire to make that unselfish run, because that's what we lacked in the first half.
And how's your resolve after a performance like that? How do you feel about it?
No, I'm gutted. I am gutted. And it's not a performance anywhere near the level that we wanted. Look, we know we've got loads of bodies out. That's no an excuse, if I'm honest, because we've still got players that can pass the ball, control it, can defend. Every day you put in training, you do overloads, you work on defensive unit. It's fine, it's no problem. It's that situation when you go into a game and you get that little bit of fatigue kicks in, and then somebody wants to run harder than you, wants to work back to back. And they had that little bit today between their teeth, especially after the result on Tuesday, and that's why they came out fighting, and we lacked that little bit of fight.
So I'm just going to finish my vlog here. So it's finished Raith Rovers 3, Ayr United 0. Goals from Innes Cameron getting a double, and substitute Richard Chin giving the home side a comfortable win at Stars Park, and keeping their slim chances of chasing the last playoff spot alive. I'd like to thank Grace for the media accreditation as per usual. It is appreciated, and you're a wee star. The video will be going up on the YouTube channel at youtube.com/@FruityTravelsFalloon. If you like what I do, give it a like, share, subscribe. Do all free for free. It's appreciated, and it will help the channel grow. But that's game 1 of 3 done this weekend, and I will see you for the next vlog. Fruity Travels Falloon, over and out. See you soon, guys. Cheers.